Hey everybody, Shifu here. I stayed off from doing these videos for a while, but I have a lot to say. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I just finished working out. I got a class at 6, so let's get it on. Let me start by saying that I have not been in my first marriage now since forever. I left in 2014. I document everything that I do because, yes, I am bipolar and I forget. But the one thing that's bothering me is that people have waited all the way to now to start talking crap. And doing that now, it hasn't pissed me off because technically I really just don't care. I really don't because I know what I've done, I know what I haven't done. And I know that everything that come out my daughter's mouths are lies, complete lies. And then my ex-wives, forget it. It's even worse. So let's take it from my psychiatrist says I have this syndrome. It's called Captain Save a Hole. And I'm done with that because holes don't want to be saved. Yes, my first wife was a hole. My second wife was a bigger hole. First wife was such a hole that she had a pregnant scare and it was between three different guys. Okay, all that is irrelevant and it doesn't really matter, even though it was a month before I met her. So, whatever. We all know my second wife, she hasn't had a day that she wasn't having sex since she was a teenager. And, the crack and all that. I'm sitting here busting my behind at work and she's here getting high on ecstasy and crack. So, I didn't want to have to come out with this, but it's not even them I'm mad angry with. I'm not angry with anybody really. What bothers me are the people that are the cheering section. That's what bothers me. Their cheering section. None of them know me. My son's wife and everybody else that's talking crap that's never met me. How can you judge me? You never met me. You go on and buy what these two liars say. And the question y'all should be asking is what I'm saying is true. Did any of you punk individuals ever ask them, well, was he saying true? Were you fucking Jimmy Sherman at age 14 and your sister knew about it and didn't say nothing? So, yes, he is a pedophile, and yes, he was very controlling over her. Ask them how many boyfriends they had that they never cheated on. Ask my oldest daughter, she's so married and this, that, and the other. How come her Facebook page says single? Ask them how come they have all these pedophiles on their page. They were saying that I was the one that was narcissistic. They're narcissistic. They're the ones that every time something goes on, they want to get on the page and have everybody feel sorry for them, this, that, and the other. Everybody seems to have a good way of playing victim. They're not victims. Nothing happened to them. All the lies, especially my oldest daughter, oh my God, she's a thief, she's a cheater, she's a straight up hoe. Who wants to say that about their daughter? I have to, because I'm going to tell the truth. It's gotten to the point now that I just got approved today to get a lawyer because I have to take everybody to court. That's how serious I am. Jimmy Sherman hid like they are hiding. They hid and did everything in secret. You do on these DMs, you talk to each other like that. My oldest daughter and my second wife have been talking to each other for years. Why are you talking to my wife? Why are you trying to, if everything is so, if I'm such a bad person, if I'm such this and I'm such that, why don't you just leave me alone? And why all of a sudden you guys popping up with this crap? People keep sending me things, and I ignore them. I delete them. And everybody that sends me something, I kind of delete them. And if you're one of those people that listen to what's going on with them, and you cheer them on or whatever, or got something to say and can't say it to me and can't ask the questions. Well, is this true? He said this about you. What about that? Did you know that Jimmy Sherman was fucking her at age 14? Did you know that? Is what he's saying true? Because I can get sued if I'm not telling the truth. All right. And all the people that are commenting and that are on your page, why is James Pearson on your page since you were 14? Is he a pedophile too? Because I know he's a cheater. I know that he told me about that. I know that, we went to Spun Divots and ate, and all he told me was his dirt. But then my first wife, she's the leader of the clan. This has been going on for 15 years. I've been telling her, look, tell them to stop saying this. I haven't said this. I haven't said that. They would say something. Oh, well, they're grown. They could do this and they could do that. But I get up here and I tell the truth. And all of a sudden, we got, face it, you was a hoe. You was fucking your cousin. You did not know. We were going to the DMV one day, and I'm pushing Junior in a carriage. She took off because she saw some dude that she just met on the plane coming back from Atlanta to New York that she fucked like that, and he never called her again. And she left me sitting right there, her husband with the baby, walking on Jamaica Avenue. No, it was Archer. Who does that? You just left just like that. Oh, well, no, ask her, is that true? Ask her, was she not fucking her cousin? Ask her, did I not go to take her on a date and I'm sitting there on the couch and she's on the phone with her cousin for almost 2 hours with me sitting there waiting? Ask her, would we be laying there 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and this dude is calling her and he's her cousin? Ask her what she told me. Shh, be quiet. You know, and I'm the fool that was sitting there doing it. People, don't get it twisted. Everything that's happened is my fault. I allowed it to happen. I was the one sitting going 7, 8, 9 weeks at a time on a truck. But then they used to laugh about it because it'd be broke. And then I come home, her friends, all my kids' friends would think that I was like a assassin because I would leave and be going for all these time and come home with a pocket full. As for my oldest daughter, she lies so much she can't remember the lies. So I got to a point now that I got a lawyer, and all this is going to come to light because I'm tired of it. Then my second ex, oh my God, it's like the day that I met her, everything that she told me was a lie. I'm wondering if Adonica is even her name. I really am. But the truth is, I know where everybody's at. I know where they live between Griffin, Union City. I know everything. How is it that I don't know where you live when you were working right across the street and like I didn't see you? Like I didn't see your car. Come on now. Be real. But you don't mean that to me. You don't mean that to me anymore. My heartbreak is over. I am happy. And that's my biggest mistake. My biggest mistake was when I was happy, I let people convince me that I wasn't. That was the biggest mistake. I was happy having 5, 6, 7 students, no more than 10. I was happy with that because the 10 that I had, we were going around beating everybody. It wasn't until we got into these tournaments and everybody's saying, well, you can have 100. Wouldn't you be like to have 150 students? No, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. And then when I decided to do it, I had no support. Everybody wanted the perks of what I was doing, but nobody wanted to work, especially that no good wife of mine. She everything that I did, she was jealous of. She was jealous of this. She was jealous of that. She was jealous when we go to tournaments. She was jealous. But you know what? I got to the point that when I stopped working, I came off those trucks and I started doing what I wanted to do because you know, why should I stay in a home where my girls are putting naked pictures of themselves on the internet? I can't say nothing and nobody's doing nothing. Cassandra got a lot of freaking nerve because I was dating a woman. That's how we know I was not apart. I was apart when I was doing my dating. There was no cheating. I'm dating a woman, and Cassandra is sending naked pictures of herself to her son. I'm telling myself, okay, I'm gonna not do with Cassandra that I did with my other daughter. I'm gonna trust her. I'm grooming her to be a leader. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And her head got big. That's Cassandra's problem. Her head got big. She didn't realize that putting in so much work, that just couldn't do whatever. She was supposed to be setting an example. And the fame got to her head. And then this other dude got to her head, this 47-year-old dude. And yes, her and her mom were screwing the same dude. Anytime I call over there and the mother is in this man's shower, there's a shower in the hallway. Why is Jessica sleeping in a room by herself and you're in the room, in this man's room, in the shower, talking about there's nothing wrong being in his shower? Come on, people. I may be bipolar and manic at that point. And then I admit there was times I would disappear and not even know where I was at because I was not getting the help that I needed. I didn't have any support. And I can sit here and tell y'all all the excuses in the world. And nothing's going to change the fact that it happened, that I own that it happened. I remember one time I disappeared for 3 days and I was at the airport. I was at the airport just bugging people out. And then I didn't like myself. I was overweight. I was overweight by 84 pounds. That's how the blood sugar thing started. And then I got cancer because of black mold. And everybody knew this. In 2014, when they found the growth on my pituitary gland, they knew then. My wife knew, everybody knew. So how can you say that I didn't have it when you knew and it's documented by Henry Piedmont Hospital? And then Eagles Landing, the doctors that we had. Because I went straight from the doctor's office to the hospital. So how could this not happen? How is it not true? Yes, I lied because my second ex-wife was going around telling people I was bipolar and I wasn't on my medication, this, that, and the other, because she started an argument at work. I never beat up on no woman. I never molested no woman. I never did any of that. If anything, it was the opposite, and it's documented. That's why I don't understand, because see, those of you who know me, especially with the Jimmy Sherman thing, everything that I have said and done, I document. There's a paperwork. There's a long string of paperwork. I just gave all of that to my lawyer today because I'm tired of the lies. My oldest daughter's a thief. Ask her, did she not steal for her boyfriend? Ask her that. Ask her how come if she's so married that her page says single, that she's single. Ask her when she did come to a tournament, did she not flirt with everybody that was pretty much in there? There's a minister who told her that your dad, that's why he didn't want to talk to her because your dad is kind of this. And you had a man. Ask her what man did she not have that she did not cheat on? Ask Cassandra the same thing. She's dealing with Jimmy Sherman and had a boyfriend. And Jimmy Sherman told her not to have the boyfriend. Ask her if I'm not in the room with my lady friend that she went into the other room with her son that she done sent the naked pictures to that I still have because I found that email and I gave that to the lawyer also. And ask her what was she doing in the room with him laying on his chest. But yet, I'm supposed to be cheating on your mom, but you're right there. Are you kidding me? I was not with your mom. I stopped being with your mom. And the coincidence is the mother got sick. She had lymphoma also. She got sick, but 6 months before that, I was telling her if things didn't change, I was leaving. I was not happy. There was no reason for me to even be there whatsoever. I started my school. I had nothing but the gift of gab. Yes, I was flirtatious. People were giving me money. The women were giving me money that I was flirting with, but I never had sex with any of them unless me and my wife was not together. And that's the truth. They can either eat it or they don't eat it. But don't sit there and lie to me. And now you got, I don't know what's going on. And then my next ex, okay, you're supposed to be a minister, but you're smoking dope. Okay, that's one thing. For two, you're a false minister because all the tests and everything and the homework I did and your daughter did. You didn't do anything. Question her on the quiz and see what happened. It's not is only thing she's gonna know is what she knows from going to church, and she's always going to church. Ask her how many ministers did she sleep with. Ask her how many days of her life did she not have sex. Ask her how many times she cheated on me, accusing me of cheating on her. Now, people, I live with the woman. I work with the woman. So we leave to go to work at the same time. We come home at the same time. We go to bed at the same time. What am I doing? And all you people following, you the dumb people. You guys just wanna be infamous and have something to say, but none of y'all have the courage to say anything to me. Don't even know me. Nobody's well, one, two, three, four people have picked up the phone and DM me, asked me for my number, said they need to talk to me. And all you pedophile sport karate people who are on there calling me a dope head, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Let's just see. One of the greatest men I ever met, creator Sansukis, he died from smoking dope. Nobody says anything negative about him. Master, great master, Moses Powell. How many people have had that? There's other sports karate people that I've been hearing stories about, and nobody says nothing about them. But at this point, if y'all can't talk to me, if you can't DM me, get the hell off my page. Get the hell off my Instagram. Don't listen to a word that I say. Because next thing you know, you're involved. Plain and simple. I don't have time for this anymore. I really don't. I have a woman that adores the ground that I walk on. It's beautiful the way it happened because she's half my age plus 7. It's just amazing that my pages has been hacked. My phone has been hacked. I had just got this phone today. Had to change my number. Somebody put a video out there with me, has my top body, but bottom hot. Y'all know that's not me. I didn't pose nude for nothing. I didn't do no video for nobody. And then tried to blackmail me for $3,000 and then going to send me some pictures of some starving people in Africa saying that's where the money is going. That's what my life is. But my biggest mistake was letting people tell me I wasn't happy. When I met my second wife, I had the worst job in the world gutting those houses up. But the beauty of it was I had just broke up with my first wife, and that's how I wound up with her because I was in a bad place. It was Jimmy Sherman, it was the breakup, it was me losing my family, and here she comes along saying all the right things, and all the right things was a complete lie. She wasn't a good girl. Her prison record is longer than mine, and and they still watching her. That's how I know where she lived. I didn't follow her. The people that were trying to get her is following her. But I'm not even people. If y'all got something to say it to me. Don't get on Facebook and try to be the support system, and all you're gonna do is make yourself look stupid. I will take anybody's lie detector, which a civil case is gonna have me do because I'm gonna have to pay $1,000 to get it done. I am gonna do all of that. And for those of y'all that can't speak to me and got something to say about me, bring it to me, please. People say all I can do is threaten people, threaten people. I threatened my kids when they were beating up on their little brother on a graduation day. That's when I threatened my kids. I threatened my oldest son because he, as big as he was, sitting on Seth. How you going to sit on a little boy that's decades younger than you? Who are you to do that? He said, "Oh, my mama told me." Your mama? Oh my God! Because thanks to y'all, and I really do appreciate y'all because business has picked up, and y'all gave me such a great case against defects, a lawsuit against defects. So I really appreciate that one because the proof is right there, and the lawyer was like, she got it right there. So I just pray that your children do not give you the hell that y'all have given me and that y'all blaming me for. Sit back, look at what you did, and my oldest daughter need to ask herself if her son and daughter does what she does, she's screwed and she knows it. Sucking dick in a movie theater that you're working in while everybody's watching is not cool. That's the ask her, is that true? Ask her, was she dragging her daughter around, letting other men tell her, not her daughter, her sister, when she was a little girl, telling her, ask your cousin, was she telling me what y'all were doing? Your cousin Marie, ask her, was she telling me what y'all were doing? So don't come at me with this garbage. Y'all can say what y'all want. Just say your name right. Your brother is happy. I've moved on. And if it wasn't for this last episode, I wouldn't even be back on here. So I wish y'all the best. Just stay out my life. Leave me alone. I wish y'all would try. I wish y'all would try to talk to this one. Her name is Alexis Monroe. She's on Facebook. She's on my page. Go talk to Alexis and see if you don't get your finger hurt. She is 5-time world sanda champion. Get your go get her. She make all y'all look stupid. So it's not even that. It's just that she's done her homework. She's asked the right questions. She sat me down and talked to me. You guys just want to get on there. Oh, blah 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 blah. This guy, Mr. Pearson. Oh my God, you an ugly dude, man. You and my wife, first wife, led the whole thing. The phone calls. My wife is like, oh, she didn't say nothing. She was the main catalyst. She's the main catalyst for all this. Who the hell has your young children on the computer looking at what I'm doing? And they know it's a lie what they're saying because I have a friend, Mitzi, whose husband is a classmate of mine in New York. And I had her purposely get on my page. I remember that well. And act like me and her were seeing each other because I knew Cassandra was checking on what you call them. They mad because I was messing with this Chinese girl. Then I wind up messing with this black girl. But all the time, I was not with your mother. I did not want your mother. She walked out on me. I begged her to stay. And what did she do? She kept going. So I'm supposed to sit there and wait on you? Are you kidding me? Not going to happen. Only want to come back when you and your mama having problems. And then the thing is, people, and then I'm going to let y'all go. When you do people wrong, all kind of things start to happen. My second wife did me wrong. Not soon after, her mom dies, her cousin or nephew dies. She loses her job at the burn. Then the burn closes down. You know, all these things start to happen. People want to reap what they sow. I'm happy. I am so happy. And we're about to be Kung Fu Florida, yo. Life is so good. God is so good. I'm telling you. And I'm not going to have the 150 students. I don't want that. I want 10 that are going to come to every class and train 2-3 hours a day. That's all I want. That's what makes me happy. That's what I do. I train more than 2-3 hours a day because I'm in a position where I can. So with all this, I say, people, y'all got something to say it to me. If you can't say it to me, don't say it at all because that makes you punks and pussies. That's what that makes you. Punks and pussies, just like the people spreading the rumors. If you don't want to, if you want to talk about me, ask them if everything I'm saying is true. Ask the mother, was she having sex with her father? Ask the mother, was she having sex with her cousins? Ask the mother when she was in New York for 6 months, what did she do? With all that peace, people, I'm tired waiting for this class.